Executor. By following Tassadar and attempting to rescue the Dark Templar, you have openly defied the will of the Conclave. Abandon this mad scheme now, and the Conclave may show you mercy.
Don't let him control you, Executor. The Judicator have long since steered the actions of the Templar to their own ends. It's time we acted of our own accord.
Ah, Tassadar, have you fallen so far? To think that you were our brightest hope, our most beloved son. Now you are everything that we are not. You are lost to us. Not only have you damned yourself, but you have damned those who have followed you.
Such is the price for our race's salvation, Judicator. I have been here with the Dark Templar these last few months. While I helped them in their fight against the Zerg, I learned many of their secrets from the Prelate, Zeratul. Apparently, the energies which empower the Dark Templar also course through the Overmind and its Cerebrates.
The same Cerebrates which you told us to destroy. Your advice was useless, for the creature was reincarnated before our eyes.
Unfortunately, yes. Your attack on the Cerebrate failed because the energies that you wield are useless when used directly against the Overmind and its Cerebrates. Only the Dark Templar's power can truly harm the Zerg. That is why we must rescue Zeratul and return him to Ire.
You were warned, Executor. The Conclave will not be pleased.
Cells, Vitora. Commencing.
Yes, Executor?
You've not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. For vengeance will die. Commencing. For vengeance, commencing. I long for combat. Plus, I serve.
Executor?
I long for combat.
We are under attack.
successful. Teleport successful.
Upgrade complete.
Teleport successful. Teleport successful.
Upgrade complete.
Teleport successful.
We are under attack. You must construct additional pylons.
Contact. Awaiting command. Teleport successful. We are under attack. Teleport successful. Standing by. Standing by. What man calls? Awaiting command. Locus acknowledged. It will be done. Kokola. Locus acknowledged. Kokola. Locus acknowledged. It will be done. Kilos. Kokola. Locus acknowledged. It will be done. Locus acknowledged. Kokola. Kilos. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Contact. Locus acknowledged. Kilos. It will be done. Standing by. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Contact. Locus acknowledged.
Protoss Commander, this is General Edmund Duke of the Terran Dominion Armada. You are in violation of our airspace and have endangered human lives in your reckless attack against the Zerg. I order you to withdraw your ships immediately. If you fail to comply, I will not hesitate to open fire upon your vessels.
General Duke, I am Tassadar, and you are well known to me. Whatever leniency I extended to you and your comrades before may have been in error. If you persist in halting our course, we will burn your pathetic fleet down to the last man.
I'm gonna have to assume that was a hostile response.
Standing by. Locus acknowledged. Instructions.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You have not enough minerals.
Awaiting command. Chaos.
You have not enough minerals. We are under attack. You have not enough resources. You have not enough minerals. 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 Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Acknowledged. Duly done. Standing by. Contact.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Acknowledged. Chaos.
How may I help?
What now calls? Go, Kula. I long for combat.
You have not enough minerals.
I am needed. To come. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. You've not enough minerals. House for Adun. Receiving. Initiating. Teleport successful. Upgrade complete. Teleport successful. Contact. Teleport successful. Upgrade successful. Successful. Teleport successful. We are under attack. There's not enough minerals. Teleport successful. Teleport successful. We are under attack. Standing by. Contact. Locus acknowledged. We are under attack. Teleport successful. Jogard? Teleport successful. You have not enough minerals. Standing by. Lucas acknowledged. Kills. Kokola. Teleport successful. Awaiting command. Kokola. Contact. Lucas acknowledged. Kills. Teleport successful. We are under attack. Standing by. Contact. Lucas acknowledged. Kills. We are under attack. Joran. Kills. It will be done. Kills. Lucas acknowledged. Warriors have engaged the enemy. Kills. Lucas acknowledged. Awaiting command. Kokola. Kills. Kokola. Lucas acknowledged. It will be done. Lucas acknowledged. Standing by. Kills. Standing by. Warriors have engaged the enemy. Kills. Kokola. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Awaiting command.
Protoss Commander, this is General Edmund Duke of the Terran Dominion Armada. You are in violation of our airspace and have endangered human lives in your reckless attack against the Zerg. I order you to withdraw your ships immediately. If you fail to comply, I will not hesitate to open fire upon your vessels.
General Duke, I am Tassadar, and you are well known to me. Whatever leniency I extended to you and your comrades before may have been in error. If you persist in halting our course, we will burn your pathetic fleet down to the last man.
I'm gonna have to assume that was a hostile response.
We are under attack with not enough minerals. Shogun, kills. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Kills. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. The enemy awaiting commands. Teleport successful. Standing by. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Have engaged the enemy. Awaiting command. Teleport successful. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Acknowledged. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Awaiting command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Awaiting command. Standing by. You have not enough minerals. Teleport successful. Saw two. Shogun. Locus acknowledged. It will be done. Kills. Kokora. Locus acknowledged. Kokora. Locus Locus acknowledged. Jaws. Locus acknowledged. Teleport ceases.
Your will? For Adun.
Hey, Sergeant! Sarge! Hey!
You will immediately tell me why you have called me from my desk, Private.
Protoss unit, Sarge! Coming through the South Pass! It looks broke!
Kill it! Fire!
Oh, yeah, yeah! Feel that hot love right up your tailpipe!
Executor, I sense that Zeratul and his brethren are close by, but I have been unable to make contact with them. I fear they may be in grave danger. We must scour this area immediately and find the Dark Templar, lest they be overcome by the Zerg. How may I help? Of course. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun.
Mind if we tag along?
How may I help? Yes, Executor? I hear you. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Of course. For Adun. Mind if we tag along? For Adun. Tarikala. For Adun. For Adun. Tarikala. For Adun. Tarikala. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarikala. Did you hear that? Yes, Executor? For Adun. Tarikala. For Adun. Tarikala. For Adun. Of course. Tarikala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarikala. Of course. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. How may I help? Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarikala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Mind if we tag along? Tarikala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Tarikala. It shall be done. Tarikala. Mind if we tag along? For Adun. Tarikala. Of course. I hear you. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Tarikala. For Adun. Tarikala. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarikala. Of course. Tarikala. For Adun. It shall be done. Of course. Tarikala. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarikala. Of course. Tarikala. Of course. Tarikala. For Adun. Tarikala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun.
Teleportation field activated.
How may I help? Tarakala! Your will? Of course. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. Of course. For Adun. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. For Adun.
Did you hear that?
Tarakala!
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Of course. For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done. How may I help? For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! For Adun. Tarakala! It shall be done. Your will? It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala! I hear you. Your will? Of course. It shall be done. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala! For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! course, Executor. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun, Tarakala, it shall be done. For Adun, it shall be done. For Adun,
Mind if we tag along?
Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala. It shall be done. Tarakala.
Teleportation field activated.
Of course.
I am needed. Nakatsu.
Your will? It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For
Did you hear
Adun.
that?
Tarakala. For Adun. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala. For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun. Of course. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala. Of course. Yes, Executor? Tarakala! It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done.
She house.
How may I help? Yes, Executor? Of course.
Mortal calls.
How may I help? For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala! Of course, it shall be done. Yes, Executor?
Call the shot.
Yes, Executor? It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. Yes, Executor. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. Your will? For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala. Of course.
She house. For Adun. Taokola.
Yes, Executor? I hear you. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala!
Mind if we tag along?
For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun. Tarakala! Of course.
Mind if we tag along?
It shall be done. For Adun.
I long for combat. Taokola. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. For Adun. Thus I serve. For Adun. Honor guide me.
Standing by. Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Let's move.
I long for combat. Honor guide me. For Adun. Taokola. For Adun. Honor guide me. For Adun. Honor guide me. Taokola. Thus I serve. Taokola. Thus I serve. For Adun. Taokola. Honor guide me. For Adun. Thus I serve. For Adun. Taokola. Thus I serve. Taokola.
How may I help? Of course. Your will? Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun.
Teleportation field activated.
Shall be done. Your will? Of course. Tarakala! I hear you. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. For Adun.
Make use of me. Commencing. For vengeance.
Did you hear that?
I hear you. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala. Of course. For Adun. Of course.
Input command. Lopai. Mitora. Announcing.
Your will? It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course.
Galassos.
I hear you.
Sankalanos.
I hear you. Of course. For Adun. Of course.
Galassos.
How may I help? For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala.
Sankalanos.
I hear you.
What
Tarakala.
was that?
For Adun. Shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. Shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. Tarakala. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala. For Adun.
Galassos. Mitora.
How may I help? Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done.
Galassos. Confirmed.
How may I help? Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala. It shall be done. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala. It shall be done. Your will? Of course. It shall be done.
Input command. Announcing.
I hear you.
Input command. Commencing.
Your will? For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala! For Adun. Tarakala! For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. I hear you. Of course. For Adun, it shall be done. Of course. Tarakala! For Adun, it shall be done.
House.
How may I help? It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Tarakala! How may I help? Of course. It shall be done. For Adun, it shall be done.
Mind if we tag along?
How may I help? Tarakala! It shall be done. For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! I hear you.
Mind if we tag along?
For Adun, it shall be done. For Adun, it shall be done. Tarakala!
I long for combat.
Your will?
House.
I hear you.
House.
I hear you.
What land calls? Thus I serve. Honor guide me. Kaokola. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. Doradun. Kaokola. Honor guide me. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. Doradun. Kaokola. Honor guide me. Doradun. Honor guide me. Doradun.
Your will? It shall be done. I hear you. Of course. Tarakala! It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala!
Teleportation field activated.
Vengeance.
How may I help? Your will? It shall be done. For Adun, it shall be done.
Isatsu. For Adun. Daokola. I long for combat.
Standing by.
I long for combat. For Adun, thus I serve.
Your will? Of course. Yes, Executor? Tarakala! For Adun! Tarakala! For Adun! Tarakala! I hear you. It shall be done. For Adun! It shall be done. Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun! Tarakala! Of course.
Isatsu. Awaiting instructions. Lokai. She house.
Yes, Executor? Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done. For Adun! Tarakala! It shall be done. For Adun! Of course. For Adun! Of course. For Adun! Of course. For Adun! Tarakala! For Adun! It shall be done. For Adun! It shall be done. For Adun!
Awaiting instructions. Initiating.
What was that?
Mitora. Initiating. Nakatsu. Confirmed.
How may I help? It shall be done. For Adun! It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun! Tarakala! I hear you. Yes, Executor? Tarakala! Of course. Tarakala! It shall be done. For Adun! Tarakala! Yes, Executor? It shall be done. For Adun! Of course. Tarakala! Of course. For Adun! Tarakala! Of course. For Adun! Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Tarakala!
Gracias. Lotai.
How may I help? It shall be done. Of course. Tarakala!
Sankalanos. Confirmed.
I hear you. Tarakala!
Awaiting instructions. Commencing. Mitora. Confirmed. Lotai. Confirmed. Nagatsu. Initiated. Confirmed. Initiated. Nagatsu. For vengeance. Initiated. Nagatsu. For vengeance. Lotai. Initiated.
I hear you. For Adun. Tarakala! Of course. Yes, Executor? It shall be done. Tarakala! It shall be done.
Not enough energy.
For Adun!
Sankalanos. Mitora. Nagatsu. Lotai. Nagatsu.
Call the shot. Never know what hit him. I'm all over it.
Your will?
Call the shot. Never know what hit him. I hear that. I'm all over it. I'm gone. I'm all over it. Never know what hit him.
How may I help you? I hear you. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. For Adun. It shall be done. Of course. For Adun. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun. Of course. For Adun. Tarakala. Of course. It shall be done. For Adun, Tarakala! For Adun, Tarakala! For Adun! Your will? Yes, Executor? For Adun, of course. Tarakala! Of course. It shall be done. Of course. For Adun. Of course. For Adun. Greetings, Dark One. I have come to bring you home.
Greetings to you, mighty Tazadar. I knew that you would not forsake us. For in the time that you have spent with us, you have learned to value our ways and our methods. You have learned to channel our dark power, as well as that of your masters. And thus you alone have found completeness beyond the scope of the Kala. But I fear that the Conclave in its pride could never bring itself to welcome outcasts such as we.
Outcasts though you may be, it is your vision and courage that may yet save our homeworld from the swarm. I beg of you, Zeratul, return with us to Ire. Though they are petty and have in ignorance cursed your kind for generations, help me save our people.
Since our banishment long ago, we have never failed in our responsibility to Ire. Though it shall cause us great pain to see our homeland once more, we shall return with you, Tazadar. We will do what we can.
Greetings, Executor, and greetings to you, Tazadar. I am overjoyed to see you both return home in this dark hour. The Zerg have redoubled their efforts, and it seems...
It can't be. The Executor told me of how you fell before the Zerg. How is it that you live and breathe?
Well, after my unfortunate defeat, my ruined body was recovered by our brethren. I now reside within the cold robotic shell of a Dragoon.
Old friend, would that this never came to pass.
Nonsense! There is no shame in defeat, so long as the spirit is unconquered, and I am still able to serve Aya to a degree. But enough of this. There is much you both need to know. You have been branded as traitors by Halderis and the Conclave. Even now they seek to arrest you and execute the Dark Templar, Zeratul.
I never believed that they would go so far. In the face of total annihilation, they still cling to their failing traditions.
Yes, and that makes them all the more dangerous. They hunt you even now, Tassadar. And though I damn myself by doing so, I shall stand by you till the end.
And Taro Adun, Noble Phoenix. Executor, it seems that if our world is to live, we must protect the Dark Templar from our own brethren. Although it pains me greatly, not even the Conclave shall stand in our way.
Executor, you and the traitor Tassadar are to cease your resistance and surrender yourselves to the judgment of the Conclave. We will take the outlaw Zeratul into custody and deal with him as is written by the Kala's law.
Flee back to your masters, Aldaris, and huddle with them in darkness. For your actions shall send us all unto the Zerg.
traitor Tassadar are to cease your resistance and surrender yourselves to the judgment of the Conclave. We will take the outlaw Zeratul into custody and deal with him as is written by the Khan's law.
Flee back to your masters, Aldaris, and huddle with them in darkness. For your actions shall send us all unto the Zerg. Executor? Hurry, come on! Yes, Executor? I hear you. It shall be done.
So be it.
Yes, Executor? Of course. It shall be done.
You address me. I do this for Aya.
I hear you.
Zedash, we are under attack. Shogun, it will be done. You address me.
How may I help?
I hunger for battle.
Yes, Executor?
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Galahasas. Mitora. Awaiting command. We are under attack. We are under attack. Locus acknowledged. Waiting. We are under attack. For ire. We are under attack. So be it. For ire. You require more Vespine gas. under attack. Annihilate. Obliterate. Under attack. We are under attack.
Shall be done. For our
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yes, Executor? Of course.
Yes, sir. Not enough energy.
Shall be done.
We are under attack. Steve being. I hunger for battle is complete. Not Sakala, as you will. Not Sakala. Immediately, for ire, as you will. For ire. What would you ask of me? We are under attack.
Yes, Executor? Tarakala!
We are under attack. Eradicate. We are under attack.
I hear you.
Yes, sir. We are under attack.
Yes, Executor?
We are under
Shall be
attack.
done.
Power overwhelming. Draw so cup. Obliterate. Eradicate. We are under attack. Your orders, Templar.
Commander, you and the traitor Tassadar are to cease your resistance and surrender yourselves to the judgment of the Conclave. We will take the outlaw Zeratul into custody and deal with him as is written by the Khan's law.
Flee back to your masters, Aldaris, and huddle with them in darkness. For your actions shall send us all unto the Zerg.